fellow traders, Bowen here. It's time for the Good Morning Market Prep for Thursday, April the 15th, 2021. I hope everybody had a great night last night. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice, so please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, let's check see what we led with the market yesterday. So we had a little bit of a down day yesterday, but still bullish here in the monthly chart over the upper Bollinger Band. Weekly chart kind of turning into a little bit of a shooting star candle. Got a little bit overbought here on the RSI, kind of dropped back down again here. So, we'll see if it can kind of hold up here for a couple weeks and maybe give us some bearish divergence before we get the big down move to potentially test the weekly cloud. But in the meantime, we'll see how this weekly chart holds up here with 2 trading days left in the week. SPX, again, a little bit of a pullback. We had a red day yesterday. You can see here our wave count. This is a pullback. So we think wave 5 is done. Wave 5 of 3 right here, right? Because you see this 1, 2, 3, 4 triangle, wave 5. All right, so it looks like we might be starting a larger wave ABC4 because the wave 2 is really short. So by the guard line of alternation, we would expect wave 4 to be a little bit bigger. And a lot of times wave 4 is, pull back to a wave 4 of a minor degree. So we could definitely see that as a possibility. We'll see where we go from there. Let's stay with this buy and see what's going on here this morning, going into today. Based on where the market is right now, it seems like that's it. That's the end of the wave 4, right? So we got a big spike here pre-market for no real reason except to return to the scene of the breakdown from yesterday. A little bit of IPS, a little bit irritable pal syndrome yesterday, got things finally going to the downside a little bit. So maybe that was all the fun we've had in the last 2 weeks. So let's see if the grind up continues. But at this point here, we'll see if the market shows that it's basically just in a straight up uptrend, and we'll look for entries on the upside if that is the case. So we'll go from there. Let's take a look at the S&P futures and see how they're doing here this morning. Obviously, same thing. Big thing we're doing is keeping an eye on these levels. We had a big drop zone from yesterday, so let's see if that holds. Obviously, we can get over this zone right here and over yesterday's highs, right? We're back into price discovery, all-time high territory. So if we reject those levels, then we could potentially, pull back and get a maybe see the start of that wave 4. So if we gap up today, that could be sort of like the A, B, and then we see a larger, impulsive wave C down. It's possible. So we'll see where we go from there. All right. So the Q's kind of holding up here this morning. They're kind of at the top of a potential bear flag. So we'll see how that goes here today. If it stays above it, right, and holds that as support, great. That's bullish here for the Q's. If not, if it breaks down below these levels, we could see another impulsive move down. Let's take a look at the IWM. Again, small caps had some relative strength yesterday, right? Everything else is kind of blah. They did pull back, right? And they came back into their 15-hour range, but they're up again here this morning. So as long as they hold this GEO line today, let's see if they hold strong. Again, Bank of America had some earnings this morning that was good. The banks held things up. Biotech was strong. So, this kind of is what it is. So, this rotation is just into these other names that continue to keep the market propped up. We're not seeing any convergence between sectors, right, to really get things going. So anyway, this is what it is. Let's take a look at the XLF. Kind of ticking higher this morning. Again, Bank of America helping things out there today. Let's take a look at Apple. We'll take a look at Bank of America in a little bit. Apple, interesting here too. This looks a lot like the Q's potential bear flag going in today, so see how that goes. Let's take a look at Tesla. So Tesla here today, just kind of triangulating here into the open. Had a rough day yesterday, gave us some good short opportunities. Not sure if it's done yet, right? Not sure if the downside is done yet. Kathy Wood actually sold some shares of Tesla finally. So it's rejecting the geometric line right here, so we may pull back a little bit, maybe more of a little bit of a kind of a downtrendish type move, so we'll see how that goes here. Again, I did a projected move down here. If this is a zigzag, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ABC up to the geometric line, and then a zigzag down here, it could fill this gap, right, on the daily. So keep that in mind as a larger perspective here for Tesla. And your harmonic traders out there, right, this is an A, B, C type move, right? Very, very symmetrical. So keep an eye on it, see how it goes for Tesla. All right, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to get more in-depth video coverage on the stocks or setups that are on our radar, be sure to join our group or subscribe to the Bubble Report for more morning analysis. The Bubble Report includes S&P 500 review, also a market profile game plan on the S&P futures, sector updates, gappers, orbs, unusual option activity, economic calendar, and we also have Elliott wave counts that are on our radar made by Algo 382. Be sure to click the link at the end of this video to subscribe today.